Hey guys, it's Matt here from Amplified Airsoft, and I'm just going to be doing kind of a quick review of the X-Factor MICH 2001 helmet. This is a replica, it's a fiberglass replica MICH 2001 helmet. It was previously available on Airsoft GI for $59.99 without the rails, or $79.99 with the rails. However, it's currently sold out of all colors and models, but there are some other places to get it. I actually got this helmet as part of a gear trade from Raiden5874, who is another airsoft user. Some couple things that I want to touch base on real quick, and if I sound like I'm talking real fast, it's because my camera's going to die soon. But first of all, he gave me, when he sent me this helmet, it was in OD. So as you can see, I'm actually using this as part of an upcoming Navy SEAL loadout. I painted it like the desert tan, so that way I'm kind of going for like the the 2005-2006 Iraq Navy SEALs. So we'll get to that later whenever I can finish that loadout. But as you can see, this is actually what I modeled it after. The first thing right off the bat is that this helmet is actually fiberglass, so it has an incredibly realistic feel to it. It has the bumps, and it's also just as wide. And as a reference, what it is, I actually brought my real MICH 2000 or my ACH, which is this is actually my issued helmet, and you can actually see, I'm hoping you can see at least, that the bumpy texture here is almost identical. Not just that, but the thickness of the helmet is pretty similar, and on top of all that, the weight is almost identical as well. So if you're looking for a really good like replica helmet for any type of loadout or even like movie making, stuff like that, this helmet is just absolutely awesome. It's a little more pricey than some of the the Chinese ABS plastic ones, but for the price, considering the fact that it's not actually a real helmet, you really can't go wrong. Right off the bat, I'm just going to start off with some of the qualms that I have with the helmet. Something I noticed that when I got it is that the way that they're making it is that this reproduction rail is not shaped right for the helmet. On a real MICH 2001 helmet, this rail actually comes flush to the helmet. I was going to drill new holes so that way I could reposition the rail. However, the rail is actually really oddly shaped in that it doesn't actually parallel this cutout. That might just be because of the reproduction rail. I'm not sure, but I decided to just leave it on here for now. I don't even know if the rail is going to stay on it for the loadout video or not. Another thing is, if you look at the, it comes with a reproduction OpsCore night vision shroud. If you look, I have a real Naruto's mount, and it doesn't fit. So that's something that, if you're buying this with the intention of being able to fit an arm in it, then don't necessarily count on being able to fit. Don't necessarily count on being able to fit the arm in it. I'm sure with some modification, maybe a Dremel, you might be able to do so, but just a heads up right in advance. As I know, as far as real OpsCore shrouds go, they're pretty expensive, so I actually don't have any cheaper replicas that I could refer to you guys to fit night vision mount, because this is the first time I've ever played around with a 3-hole style mount. But other than that, other than those two things, which also when things are all said and done, those are pretty relatively small problems. I actually think this is a really phenomenal reproduction replica helmet. Something that I noticed right off the bat is that the chin straps on most like crappy reproduction helmets are just absolutely horrible. These chin straps are actually really good. As a matter of fact, they're pretty similar to the type of chin straps that come with an issued ACH or Advanced Combat helmet. What I did though is that I did put in real real strap holders from a real strap kit that I have. The only reason I did so was because the plastic ones didn't always necessarily hold the tightness, so that's why I did that. I put in a regular donut pad, and this is actually because when I put my headset in, I like to put my headset under this and then put it on top, and that just holds in a little better than the foam one that I came with. But these pads are actually fairly comfortable, a lot better than what you get with some of like the cheaper Chinese replicas. Again, as you can see, I painted it like a desert tan, and then I just kind of beat it up. I beat it up along the edges and whatnot, especially on the NVG mount. I also did put on Velcro. Something else is that because these rails come up very high, it's hard to get Velcro on that it doesn't look awkward. Even this, you can see it's kind of high up on the helmet. I would preferably like to have it more down here, but because the rail's getting in the way. But what I did is I actually just put Velcro all the way down to here, then slap the rail over. You can actually kind of see the Velcro sticking out right here. That way, if I do decide to take the rails off, I can just move all the patches down. I also ran Velcro on the back. That's something else I got to point out, is that this did not come with Velcro. I just bought strips of Velcro at an arts and crafts store, and I did it that way. Here you can see I have a multicam name tape on the back, and I also have a GMP IR strobe, distress strobe. And that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions on it, let me know. But I think I pretty much touched on every major component of this. Again, all in all, I give this like an 8 out of 10. And the only thing that I'm taking away, the only thing in my eyes that would keep it from getting a 10 out of 10 is that the hardware that it does come with, i.e. the ops core shroud and the rails, are a little off. Again, this doesn't fit the actual mount, and these rails are shaped a little oddly. I have not tried to mount anything on them yet, so I don't know. However, I'm hoping that I will be able to mount these, or else they're just coming off, because I have no need for rails if I can't actually mount anything on them. But thanks for watching, guys. Again, I'm Matt from Apple Valley Airsoft, and I hope you enjoyed.